¿Puedo ya? Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo a una nueva serie. Mi nombre es Hatox. Y bueno, pues aquí estamos con... Cuando quiera, ¿eh? Dale caña ahí. Dale caña ahí. Vale, pues... aquí estamos. Vamos a empezar el juego sin nombre, ¿vale? No, en serio, se llama GreedFall. ¿Vale? ¿Qué puedo decir de este juego? Sinceramente, nada. Vale, subtítulos grandes, eso para empezar, ¿vale? Para que me leáis bien las cosas y no tenga yo que estar haciendo cosas. Lo único que puedo decir de este juego es que no sé nada del juego, ¿vale? Pero salió... ay, por Dios, no sé... Pero salió el segundo en la encuesta esa que puse, ¿vale? Y bueno, había que probarlo. Lo que sí que descubrí después de ponerlo en la encuesta es que está hecho por mis amigos y compañeros de la compañía Spiders, ¿vale? Y a algunos os sonará seguramente de nada. Y es que Spider es una compañía desarrolladora un tanto complicada, ¿vale? Hizo uno de los peores juegos que he jugado de la anterior generación, es decir, de PS3. En uno de mis gameplay más recordados, por lo menos por mí, ¿vale? Que es Bound by Flame, ¿vale? Gran gameplay, mejor persona. Y nada, es una compañía que generalmente hace RPGs y va a ver, de nuevo, juega con temas muy interesantes, hace cosas muy interesantes, pero por lo general mal ejecutados. Esa es mi opinión general. Sé que después de Bound by Flame ha hecho otros juegos diferentes, ¿vale? Con más o menos éxito, por ejemplo... Technomancer creo que se llamaba uno de los últimos, no lo sé, pero yo qué sé, no he jugado mucho de ellos porque, yo qué sé, porque es complicado. Y sé que hay algún otro juego por ahí más, o Technomancer o Technomage, no me acuerdo. Technomage era uno de PS1 que tengo yo por ahí, tenía pirateado y no llegué a jugar mucho. En fin, vamos a ver qué tal, ¿vale? En teoría es un RPG también, eso es lo único que sé. Un RPG que se selecciona la dificultad. Mal vamos. Pero bueno. Vamos a darle caña. Ay. Me tiembla el ano solamente de pensar en este juego. Pero bueno. Vamos a verlo. Oye, que lo mismo es un buen juego. Si lo habéis votado muchos, es por algo, digo yo. Cuando quiera, ¿eh?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
¿Y estos son subtítulos grandes?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
¿Ah? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué tienes ahí? Me voy a... Mira, por salir de mi zona de confort, me voy a hacer a una tía, ¿vale? No. ¿Qué tiene ahí, Pech? Por Dios, Cirila, estate quieta. Dios, es que me choca tanto ver esa cosa ahí que no sé, tío. ¿Ya? Ah, lo entiendo. A ver, guerrero, este perfil está orientado al combate cuerpo a cuerpo. Bien. A controlar el campo de batalla y mágico. Este perfil está orientado a usar hechizos ofensivos desde la distancia. Normalmente me cojo guerreros para empezar los juegos, ¿vale? Pero me voy a elegir un mago. ¿Por qué? Porque no conozco nada de este juego. A ver, agilidad, poder mental. Asumo que el poder mental es lo que más me interesa, ¿verdad? ¿No? Arma flanca de una mano y 2 manos. El poder de los hechizos. Vale. ¿Y esto qué es? Carisma, vigor, artesanía, talento, forzar cerradura, ciencia. Ya está.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Perfecto.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Muy bien. Vale, parece que estamos como una era victoriana o no sé si de piratas. Como digo, esta compañía
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good
tiende a coger ideas interesantes y hacer RPGs con ellas, lo cual... ¿Me estás mirando el culo, hijo de puta? ¡Ah! Me creía. ¿Oye? ¿Oye? A ver, para ya. Para. Deja de hacer hechizos. Ya. Verás tú. Vale, ya está. Puedo sprint. Gracias.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Ay, Dios, me marea la cámara, Ah, que no los he puesto, claro. Así sí. Guardando. Vale. Controles. Bajar un poquito. Normal, vibración. Vale. Ya lo veremos eso. De hecho, a ver, el primer juego que yo conocí de esta gente fue una demo que jugué que se llamaba Avalon o Faerie Legend of Avalon, ¿vale? Y era un RPG, pero llevabas hadas, ¿vale? Y tenías que volar, lanzabas hechizos, una cosa muy rara. Solo jugué la demo, no jugué más. Y estuve a punto hasta de comprármelo, pero no me lo compré, vamos. Pero que yo qué sé, tío. Dios, sí que está grande.
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Okay,
Fight with honor!
Vale. Lo primero que voy a hacer es bajar el tamaño de los subtítulos, que están tan grandes que se ven... ¿cómo se dice? Deformados. O sea, me habéis entendido, ¿no? Ataca 3 veces. ¿Te ha gustado? Varios puma en tu boca. Pausa táctica. Puedes elegir tu próxima acción con tranquilidad. Vale, puedes hacer hechizos y habilidades. Vale. Defiéndete de 3 ataques, vale. ¿Cómo se defiende uno? Esquivar y bloqueo, vale. ¡Ah! Lo he paralizado. Venga, loco, levanta. Esto es buenísimo, ¿eh? Despídete de tu madre, tío. Espérate, loco. Que estoy tutorialeando. A ver qué dice. Demuestra a Puck que sabes pelear. Pero eso, Dios, me ha dejado tonto, ¿eh? Luz. Que sí, que sí. Estasis. Opciones. ¿Me quiere? Asignar. Ay, Dios. Vale, ya está. Ay. ¡Oh, bien, ya, se relaja. Pues ya me he muerto.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Magia de luz. Puedes ejercer magia de luz y la sombra durante la aventura. Vale. Tío, le da a usar. ¡Ja! No me ves. A ver, Otto, espérate. Ya ves. Que sí. Que ya está asignado, loco. Ahí, vale, espérate. Vamos a hacer una cosa. No. Asignar. No. No puedo. No, que con los dos. Toma. Oye, que te he matado. Bueno, insuficiente, pero... ¡Allí! Vale, va. Oye, ¿no puedo dar aguantado o algo mientras? Sí. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Armadura. La armadura puedes utilizar un arma pesada o algunas trampas. Los ataques mágicos ignoran armaduras. Pero ¿qué estoy haciendo? ¡Ah! ¡Y! Hombre, ya. Toma por culo. Oye, ya está, ¿no? Furia. Esto te permite utilizar ataques especiales para ver... bueno, el ataque de furia es esto. Básicamente es... ¿Cómo se...? No tengo furia ya, la he gastado. Oye, ahora. ¿Cómo? ¿Ya está?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
No, me enfada que me enseñes tanto los dientes, pero bueno. Mostrarte los felices, que venga.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Muy bien. Ahora sí puedo despedirme de mi madre, ¿no? Fíjate un... Hola, madre. Ay, Dios,
What
la
is
madre.
this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Por Dios, está la
I've
mierda, la
asked
madre.
1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Joder.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Pero lávalo primero, por favor.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Uy. Pues vale. Ole, qué fancy, ¿no? ¿Quién elige los sombreros aquí? No me convence mucho la cara que me he puesto, ¿eh? No, obviamente. Pero da igual. Vámonos.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look,
Sangre verde,
I can see the
perdone.
masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to
Desardete, mi
leave.
nombre, ok.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
What? Añadir equipo. Confirmar. Negocia con el negociante, con el comerciante.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly
Hola,
worthy of
transeúnte.
inspection.
¿Qué por ahí? No. No sé si es por aquí, pero yo voy por aquí. Al mapa de la región. Ahora es que, claro, por eso me dio la paliza este, porque él se llevaba sombrero y yo no. Pero loco, no. Aquí. Hola. Ah.
Running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Ah, que tengo un martillo. Ah, bueno, va. Está todo bien. Con permiso. Tío, madre mía, lo has mandado de una hostia muy lejos, ¿eh? Muy bien. Kurt. Gracias. Uy. Vamos para acá, a ver qué hay, Plaza de los Príncipes. Ese soy yo, ¿no? Yo soy príncipe. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? ¿Tú quién eres? Ay, la cámara es un poco rara, ¿eh? Cardenal Antonius.
Good
Vale.
day, Excellency.
Lady de Sarde, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teofredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of
Porque enseñan
great
todos los
honor
dientes, tío.
that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene.
Ah, no.
You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Okay.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sarde.
Muy bien. Sí. ¿Qué pasa aquí? Tío, ah, vale, que están quemando ahí un montón de gente, vale. Me parece bien, oye. ¡Se os ha caído uno! ¡Niño! Que se os ha caído, que así no arde, que después huele, tío. Bueno, lo mismo. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? Estaba haciendo la cena ahí.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sarde, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Freddy. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Me hace gracia que las dos misiones que me han pedido es básicamente deshacerme de gente que les está haciendo la competencia, porque el otro es un religioso y quiere que me deshaga de unos herejes, y este es una especie de alquimista y quiere que me deshaga de un alquimista porque él dice que es un farsante. No sé si me entero, o sea, lo que quieren es que le quiten, lo próximo va a ser un panadero que quiere que me cargue un tío que está haciendo baguettes, no lo sé. ¿Qué ha sido esa mancha roja, por Dios? Vale, están flotando en el aire. Bueno, vamos a... ¿Qué hay ahí? ¿Una tienda? No, hay algo ahí, ¿eh?
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
¿Qué tengo? Comprar no, quiero comparar. ¿Cuál es mi arma? Por favor. Me mola más un estoque, tío. Aunque... A ver, aturdir. Comparar con A o con B, vale. Claro, en A no tengo nada porque voy con la magia, ¿sabéis? Y en B tengo la misma maza, según parece. No, una maza peor tengo. ¿Pero cuánto dinero llevo? Tengo 8. Va a ser que no me voy a gastar esto. Ya. Tricornio. Tía, son mejores, tío. El mío es una puta mierda. Pero esto es muy feo. Trampas. Resina. Botella de brandy. Maravilloso. De nada. Y porque le he robado a los otros. Le he saqueado los cadáveres, que si no, no tenía un duro. Esta serie te permite mejorar armas y armadura. La ciencia de crear pociones y trampas. Martillo con pinchos usados. Vale, esto es para mejorar, ¿no? Mejorar. No tengo nada, ¿no? Qué guapo, ¿no? No puedo nada, pero... Espérate. No tengo arma. Me gustaría un arma a distancia, pero solo puedo equipar 2 armas y ya tengo magia, no sé si me entendéis. Esto no se puede mejorar. Bueno, a ver, estamos todavía empezando, no me voy a poner aquí tu artesano yo, ¿vale? ¿Qué pone aquí? A la familia del rico que nos ha provocado. Lo hemos capturado y lo mantenemos si no pagáis una... ¿Quién pone una nota de secuestro aquí en medio de la nada, ¿sabes? Callejón del sur del distrito. Por favor. Por favor. Señor de Concilión. ¿Quién es este? Esta no es la misión que tengo que hacer, ¿no? A ver. Vamos a intentar ir y hacer las misiones, ¿vale? A ver qué tal. Gracias. Estoy robando a mis súbditos. Porque puedo, ¿sabes? Porque me ven llegar y dicen, mira, es la de la mancha, dejadla que haga sus cosas. Este es, ¿no?
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Buenas tardes.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Está lleno de droga.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition.
Sí, tiene una pinta de estar
if
sano.
it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
¿Qué va a hacer?
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
y eso lo estáis hablando a boca llena delante de él, ¿vale? Voy a poner otra vez los subtítulos grandes, ¿vale? Antes me han impresionado un poco, pero vamos a... Es que yo sé que si algunos si los veis en dispositivos móviles y demás, pues os va a venir mejor, la verdad. Mira, ve, ahí está el panadero que quiere baguettes. ¿Dónde está su carro? Tú quédate aquí y distráelo. ¿En serio tiene su carro al otro lado del muro? No. Ah, bueno. Siglo. Bueno, guarda el arma. Baja el arma, ¿cómo se hacía esto? No me acuerdo. Ah, vale.
To my help and death to the others. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Sabéis que ha muerto, de lo bueno que soy. ¡Ah! Casi. A ver por aquí. Ese asumo que este es su cargamento, ¿no? Pero vamos, que poco práctico. Raro de la alianza que alquiló una habitación en el piso de arriba. Nos dio específicamente que nos la limpiáramos durante su estancia. No querrá que le rompamos el cufrasco o algo, así que déjelo en su pocilga. El cliente siempre tiene razón. Hay que ir a la... Esta página está cubierta de una letra pequeña y casi ilegible. Resultados de experimentos, observaciones de pacientes y símbolos incomprensibles. No deja lugar a dudas, el autor era un verdadero alquimista y sin duda un gran experto. Antídoto del charlatán. Bueno, ¿y ahora qué? Kurt, ¿qué te pasa? Está brillando o algo.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Oye. Claro.
And what if I said yes?
Slow down, fair lady. You're far too noble to be making such offhand propositions to a boorish soldier like me. Anything else?
Madre mía.
I must leave you.
Vale. ¿Cómo puedo mirar eso? Martillo, no tengo arma de fuego. Mochila. Bolsa. No. Es hacerse con los controles, ¿vale? Antídoto del charlatán. Se pone que esta mezcla es una panacea que cura todos los males, salvo la mala licor. ¿Qué hago con esto? Véndeselo a un mercader. Vale. Pero no... Hay que darle el cambiazo, ¿no? Pero si... ¿No puedo ir a la posada? ¿No existe esa posibilidad? He visto la nota, lo mismo.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes
¿Y
straight from
por
your
qué no usas una de las botellas que tiene justo delante?
Challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
Vaya.
He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
Ah, vale.
He won't leave the city without his belonging.
Vale, está aquí al lado, O sea, ha corrido, ha saltado el mostrador, ha corrido enfrente nuestra, se ha escondido aquí, en esta taberna, al final de la calle. Y... oh, no, se ha ido, se ha escapado. No sé, permíteme dudarlo. Ay, Dios, Dios, de verdad, qué mareo, por Dios. Con permiso, Con permiso. Claro que sí. Buenas tardes.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Este es el...
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories.
Right, they say
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Hombre, le podrías preguntar sobre el tipo este, ¿no? Con permiso. Por la cocina.
Locked.
Oh, no.
I don't have the key.
Vaya. Ay, Dios, de verdad que me mareo. Buenas tardes.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Vaya.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Me interesa enormemente saber, querido Arif, que no ha encontrado la paz que esperaba en Serin. Desde su partida en la academia la situación es deplorable. Aquellos a los que acusó ahora se comportan como si las reglas no se aplicaran a ellos y realizan múltiples experimentos cuestionables. No hay nada que podamos hacer el resto excepto intentar pasar desapercibido. Tienes razón, vaya. ¿Se supone que tengo que hablar con la gente o qué? A las llaves del... Uy, por Dios. No puedo. A ver, no creo que con mi carisma actual pueda deshacerme de la muchedumbre. Ah, vale. Pero oye, vamos a probar, oye. ¿Qué pasa?
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
No puedo.
Citizens, in my capacity as legate of the congregation, I order you to disperse.
Disperse? It's that thief you should be arresting. You hear me, everyone? The powerful are behind this charlatan. They want us to leave.
We'll have nothing of it. Arm yourselves!
Vale.
To my help. To my help.
Let's see if you know how to use your weapon.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Yeah. Allí. Loco, que quiero cambiar de arma. Oye, ¿por qué los soldados, los otros que en teoría son... Que en teoría son turno enfurecida, lo entiendo, pero...
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Yo que sé, esperaba que hubiera que usar la... Aunque no tengo carisma, pero... que habría que usar la carisma, no... ¿Esto qué es, por Dios? Armas pesadas. Permite utilizar anillos de magia divina. Pero son armas, ¿no? ¿Por qué no puedo? Ah, vale. Espérate. Entonces, vale, entonces esto sí es mi arma, vale. Vale, ¿puedo? No puedo, ¿no? Arma blanca. Qué fea, pero me la voy a poner porque es mejor que la mía. Buenas tardes. Creo que hubiera sido mejor lo otro. Pero bueno, no pasa nada. O sea, salir por la puerta atrás.
Did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Más o menos.
I have gotten rid of the mob.
Bravo. You don't go about things in a roundabout manner.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Muy bien. Bueno, ahora vamos a informar, ¿vale? Voy a quedarte aquí. Ya que tengo las llaves, por lo menos quiero explorar qué hay, ¿no? Era por aquí, ¿verdad? Doctores de placa, qué guapo. Esta gente que está en la mierda. Mira, este ya. Albert, espero que te entreguen esta carta cuando por fin vuelvas de Al-Saad. Digo que te la pueda dar. Ya casi no puedo ver y me resulta difícil escribirlo sin tu hijo mío, pero no te puedo dejar mucho. Sin duda los sacadores ya habrán arrasado con mi precisa librería. Pero ya que encontrar el cofre. Esto es una misión, ¿no? Hay algunas cosas que son misiones. Esto parece misión. Por Dios. Hola. ¿Y quién eres? Senescal. No necesito hablar contigo, Senescal. Venga, vamos a terminar esta misión. A ver, la he liado pardísima. De todos modos, este solo iba a estar contento si lo detenía. Así que... Tío, lo de las trampas está también en el Bound by Flame y era un puto coñazo, tío. Pero estaban rotísimas, porque te ponías a poner trampas encima del enemigo una y otra vez y lo dejabas bloqueado.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Tiene cara de malo, me lleva turbante, o sea. Perdona, pero eres malo y lo sabes. Yo llevo una túnica sucia, tío. Espérate. Vamos a ver si puedo hacer... Vale, tengo que desarrollar esto, ¿no? Claro, es que he usado... Ah, no, vale, es que no tengo... puntos restantes aquí, ¿no? Sombra, impacto de sombra... O esto, son estas dos las que tengo que elegir. Ay, Dios de verdad. Vale, esto. Toma. Vale, tengo... Ah, solo tengo un punto de... espera, solo puedo usar un punto en cada cosa. Ah, no, vale, el siguiente punto en el nivel 4, nivel 5, nivel 3. Vale, o sea, cada nivel me va a ir dando un puntillo para ir distribuyendo, ¿no? Vale, ahora quiero... Tío, quiero este arma, tío. Además que tiene una mejora ya. La gran salida, no. Secundaria. Vamos a mirar esto. Vamos a intentar hacer esta misión y lo dejamos, ¿vale? No, obviamente, hoy no nos vamos a ir. Porque está claro que el juego quiere que haga cosillas antes de que nos vayamos. Y yo quiero hacer cosillas antes de irnos. Buenas tardes. Esto tiene una pinta, ¿eh? Iba a decir, de que de algo se podía hacer. Yo, pues no parece un mercader. Hijo de puta. Tengo un martillazo. Toma, toma, toma. Y mira lo que te hago. Toma. Ya está loco. ¿Allá? Madre mía. Qué equipo, qué equipazo, ¿eh? Por favor. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Una moneda. ¿Y este es el comerciante? ¿Así? ¿Así se hacen las cosas, o qué? Sombrero de bandido. No, espérate todavía, ¿no? Buenas tardes, gente genéricas. Vale, que ya venía por aquí.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Este no es el contrabandista, ¿no?
Carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Por hablar.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Cuidado, ¿eh?
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
Pero no era
He
esto.
didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Claro.
Be back soon, Captain.
O sea, al final me han dado otra misión. Pero entonces no es por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Pero...
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
A ver. No sé por los orejas.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nauts. No one else may enter.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Muy bien. Ok. Tío, estoy a puntito de subir de nivel, tío. Me da pena. ¿Puedo partirle la boca a alguien más o...? Sí. Esta zona controla una facción. Hay algunos lugares a los que tienes prohibido entrar. La facción te permitirá engañar a los guardias. Te pueden intentar entrar haciendo uso de sigilo. Pero no tengo la facción, ¿no? O sea, no tengo la indumentaria. Tan, 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 tan. Tenía el puerto. ¿Es aquí? No es aquí. Madre mía, ¿quién hace estas construcciones con los muros tan... Escalar? Lo que hay aquí. Lo que hay aquí, ¿eh?
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Thelemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
¿Dónde está la llave? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo se supone que...? Ah, esta no la puedo escalar. Solo puedo estos, ¿vale? Hay que tenerlo muy en cuenta, es muy importante. Vale, habrá que entrar aquí, ¿no? Correcto. Arriba. ¿No? ¿Dónde se supone que está? Perdón.
And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood, you're wounded.
¿Qué coño? Ya lo siento.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Y ya está. No, la primera. ¿Y cómo se supone que consigo la indumentaria de... Me da igual, tío. Que... Oh, no, ha bajado la reputación. Por favor. Ah, que tengo que forzar cerradura. Loco. Eso dímelo antes. Espera, ¿que Constantine está aquí? No creo, ¿no? ¿Dónde está la llave? Por favor. ¿Puedo abrir esto con la llave? No. Listo. A ver. Tricornio usado. Collar de estelón. Capa no tengo. Mejor eso. Y mejor que la mierda esa sucia. Yo lo he intentado, oye. ¿Qué queréis que os diga? ¡Ja! Por favor. Yo entro por aquí, que ya le he cogido el truco, ¿vale?
Locked. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Ay, Dios, como que yo encerrado. Vale, ¿y si salgo por aquí qué vas? Buenas tardes. Muy bien. A su escondite aquí.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss.
Está temblando y todo, ¿eh?
Courage, me hearties.
No es tan fácil, ¿eh?
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor.
Típico de la Inquisición, la
Here
verdad.
you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Perdón.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Matthias? The one who returned to Ptolemy after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our St. Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Pues sí, la verdad. Aunque te pueden hacer probar venenos hasta el fin de tus días, o sea, tampoco lo veo muy bien.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
No.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you.
Es el que acabamos de hacer la misión y hemos ganado un punto de reputación con
If I manage to
ellos.
convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
¿Sabéis, no? Uy, me he caído. Ay, Dios. Ah, que había un boquete por aquí. Bueno, vamos a... Primero, a buscar la forma de... Ah, vale. Hay millones de formas de moverse por aquí. Tanto en el plano horizontal como en el vertical. Muchas cosas que saquear también, así que... Vale. Le voy a intentar. Ya termino esta misión, ¿vale? Ya que estamos, la verdad. Buenas tardes. Por aquí, ¿verdad? Más o menos, sí, por aquí. Definitivamente es por aquí. Por aquí no. Por favor. Era aquí, era... Joder. Ah, ajá, detrás de la pila de... ¿Qué pasa, compadre?
Your Excellency.
Lady...
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Pues ya está.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
De verdad,
We owe you our lives.
Ah, ya está,
We
vale.
are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is
Parece Robin Williams, tío.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me.
Bueno,
I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning
Este
pyre.
no va a estar muy convencido.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Este no va a estar muy contento, ya lo digo yo. ¿Qué pasa,
Good day,
Antonio?
Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have
Vamos a
turned
mentir
to
un poco,
them.
oye. Se me da bien.
But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
No me... Mira,
I must be going.
no me da recompensa,
May the...
pero por lo menos mi reputación está intacta. Bueno, pues nada, ahora sí, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. No sé si quedan misiones secundarias o lo que sea, pero bueno, de momento me está gustando. Es muy... Se siente raro, es que yo qué sé, es complicado. Pero yo qué sé, llevo mucho rato y bueno, seguiremos en el próximo vídeo. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Un saludo a todos, muchas gracias y nos vemos en el próximo.